Good morning, it's Keen again. Today I want to do something a bit different now the big run is over. I played it quite a bit. I actually ended up getting 168 as my high score, but I did record a bit since I didn't get a chance to stream it because I played a lot and a lot of it. And I wanted to sort of use this video as a bit of a demo because I did manage to get a high score that does fall into the top 5% in freelance, so this video is basically going to be me talking over that. Because obviously I wasn't talking the entire time when I was recording on my own. This is freelance again. I went in solo, played with other people that I found. We got hazard level max. We got a pretty good score. So I think it'd be kind of cool actually to sort of like casually, like not VOD review per se, but sort of just have like a gameplay footage sort of video with me talking about it. Going over like what I was thinking, while playing, sort of thing. So Wave 1 Luna's cool. Tries alright. Youtuber's actually better than you would think in Salmon, and RP is not amazing, you really just have to abuse the AoE. That's the thing with Big Run, you have to sort of know what a weapon does. Kind of deal. A big thing for higher level Salmon, to just, not even higher level, but just scoring big in general, is to sort of lure. You'll notice the one person fell down and died, that happens sometimes, but we're generally sticking around the basket. That's sort of what you kind of want to do, but you need people to go out there and deal with the kinds of bosses that you can't lure. And when I say lure, I mean essentially bring things as close to the basket as you can, if possible. Scrappers, moths, things that come to you. Things like sticks, stingers, those won't come to you, so you sort of have to deal with that on your own. And when it's close enough to the basket, like those steelheads there, it's pretty advisable. It's okay to kill those because it takes a while for them to get up on high tide especially. Again, I'm Range Blaster, the DPS is very, very poor, but it's good at dealing with stingers, so you kind of see him focusing that and doing the sticks, that sort of thing, because our comp isn't really that long range outside of me, so I think that's helpful for my team. And, just as I'm talking, Scrappers in front of the basket, exactly what you want. These are like basically free eggs. It's really good. Flipper Flopper is also great. Flipper Flopper's Moss, that sort of deal is always like your best bet for getting, high scores. Again, I'm Range Blaster, try and deal with the stick. I'm missing a ton, but, it's just kind of playing on me. I'm actually not really talking. But, it's cool, just getting to play Hazmax with freelancers that knew it was up. Like, this wave wasn't, like, the cleanest thing ever, right? Like, we burned a couple of specials I think I saw, and, the one person died a little bit in the beginning, and, like, I missed a couple shots, but, we got 66 wave 1, so that's pretty good. Even though Big Run is over, I will say I think scoring on High Tide was ideal. Low Tide's actually my least favorite, and we get it here. So actually, I don't remember how this wave went exactly. I'm sort of curious to see, because the general structure of High Tide's really good for scoring. Low Tide's definitely the worst. Because when it comes to Low Tide, if you got those big shots sort of like on the back of enemy plat, it was pretty terrible. We also have Dynamo Pencil, which are not really that good of weapons to get in Salmon. Dynamo has its niches, but yeah, Pencil is like, I would argue it's like the worst weapon in all of Salmon. And I had that one meme on Twitter I posted as sort of like, not like a vent, but just like as a funny, like, oh yeah, we're doing so great in Big Run, oh no, the Pencil. That kind of thing. And I think it got like 7k plus likes, it's very funny. Yeah, most time when you get stuff like eels and moths and flipper floppers like we are here, it's good to lure. Yeah, we got some free eggs here and there. Obviously I'm expecting deaths this wave because Dynamo's survivability is pretty horrible at higher difficulties in normal waves. Just vibing, painting. Again, the big thing in Salmon is just like try your best not to die, but that doesn't necessarily equate to sort of being afraid, Like, Junior's not an amazing weapon in Salmon either, but again, I'm trying to go to the corner, deal with the annoying things that you can't handle if you sort of just leave them all to fester in the back of the map, so that's cool. It was a big shot. Actually, I'm watching this without audio, because I don't want to, like, double the audio, because I'm going to throw it over when I, like, edit this a bit later. I burned my reslider again, like, not again, but resliders are pretty weak, especially on Salmon, so, prioritizing the big shots is important. For our team comp especially, because Dynamo, if you swing and you did not jump, you're gonna get clipped and die, basically. Honestly, all things considered, this wave was okay. It was definitely our weakest. This is actually... the meme I made was about this. I made it pretty much right after, because I'm like, oh man, we got such a good wave 1, we're doing great, and then we rolled such atrocious weapons, but it's okay. Because wave 3 we got another High Tide, which is great. Dapple's excellent, Umbrella is fine, it is serviceable, Clash isn't great. Julie's okay. Julie's alright. Normal Julie. Before the wave begins, just painting, getting map control is a pretty important thing to do, especially if you get Grisbell. That weapon paints the map in like 10 seconds. So yeah, that's pretty good. Not even 10 seconds. 10 seconds for like the full map. It hits a ridiculous amount. Good RNG on 2 Maws, Flipper Flopper. Big thing, even though the Flopper's down there, I see a lot of people try and kill it down there, but you don't have to do that. Like, you're already essentially weakening it, so then when it jumps back up, it's much better to kill it next to the basket. Yeah, you see on the left the Flipper Flopper, because now all the eggs are next to basket again, luring. That's like the big thing if you want to go for scores like that. Luring, not dying, being efficient, always doing something with your time is kind of the main thing, I feel like. I mean, I've streamed going for 9s on Salmon before, like once or twice, that sort of thing. I think a lot of people that were, you know, maybe newer to Salmon or didn't have as much experience definitely said that they notice the efficiency is like a big part of it. Again, you see the Flipper Flopper's weak there. I'm not killing it, like bring it to the basket, basically, if you can. Yeah, now it's like directly above stuff, great. Burn my slider, next base. Gains a bit, again, not a great special, but you know, it's alright, has a purpose. Why not use it for that? You'll notice as opposed to wave 1, I'm sort of not, you know, paying attention, let's say, to the lids and stuff in the corner. And like, you can help with it to a degree, but again, you have to know the role of your weapon. When it comes to the lids, I think the dualies are more fit for that. I remember dying in the corner here, toward the end, because I want to get the eggs here. Yeah, I wish we got the lid. I think I only missed on 1 egg here, I remember dying. Yeah, I get smacked and I didn't climb onto the wall, otherwise I could have like flipped off the wall and gotten that in. That kind of covers it, you know, it's just a quick, sorta casual, not super serious tutorial slash gameplay example video of Big Run, since I believe the high score or the top 5% was what, like 140? 141, I think it was? Yeah. So yeah. I'm thankful for these freelancers, they're pretty cool. Again, my record is 4 higher than this, but you know, just finding random people to play Salmon Run with that I don't know, and you know, having good teamwork and all that stuff is pretty good. It's pretty fun. I would recommend it. Freelance can be kind of a struggle in the lower difficulty ranges, but once you get up in the matchmaking, like, it's actually really fun. And Salmon Run's just really fun in general, so I hope you had fun with Big Run. I hope this video helps you to some capacity. Perhaps, I don't know, I feel like I'm just rambling, but sometimes my ramblings are helpful, is what people say. So, I don't know. Again, it's been keen. Subscribe if you found this helpful. Let me know what else you want to see. And yeah, I hope you have a good day, and I will see you. Bye-bye. I can find my OBS. Okay, here we go.